I want to leave it there because it really puts it into perspective of the extent to which you need to be willing to go for the issue that's number one for you. And a lot of people aren't willing to go the distance as far as saying, I refuse to give you my vote if you are not standing for X. And I think there are a lot of issues that if we took that approach, just clean cut, that's our approach. This is going to be an interesting election if everyone actually has enough nerve to actually say, and not just nerve, but whatever it is that you believe in, to say, no, you are going to support the TPP, so I can't give you my vote. No, you don't stand for calling occupation, so you can't get my vote. No, you're not going to ban fracking, so you're not going to get my vote. I ended up saying it anyway. I was trying to avoid saying that, but I think that really puts it in perspective. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is, yeah, the way you put it is right, and that is to me, a tremendous moral problem.
Yeah.
So, just to speak personally, right, I think that Clinton, with regards to the Middle East, I don't like what she says about it. I think that it's going to lead to continued misery in places beyond Israel and Palestine, but especially in Israel and Palestine. And yet, I cannot possibly conceive of not voting for it, and that's because I cannot see Donald Trump as president of this country, and that is the negotiation in my head. Right, and that is a problem.
But you're in Massachusetts, man. You're here with me, man. So let's you and me. Let's go vote for Jill Stein. Everybody else can go jump off the cliff and vote for Clinton. Not that Jill Stein's solutions are all right, but go ahead.
Well, you're right. I mean, look, that is a yeah. Okay, so you can play it strategically, whatever the case might be. But as a principle, we don't take politicians a la carte. Right? We take politicians, as a basket of goods, right? You get it all, and we tend to only have two options. And you mentioned Jill Stein. That's nice, but as we know, if we're really talking about what we're going to get, what we're going to take home from the store, that's not really on the menu. And you just this issue of compromise. Man. I mean, it is, and this is why the Sanders campaign was so important. Was because it at least introduced the possibility of changing one of those menu items. Yeah. Right, and as it relates to Israel and Palestine, right? I mean, this is one of the great successes of the Sanders campaign, in that you can see there being this little tiny crack, right? This little kind of possibility that in the long run, maybe the discourse can open up, and we can say we're going to call occupation.
Listen, man, that's
a huge victory.
I was going to say that is a big thing. If nothing else, Bernie Sanders has knocked open the Overton window where I can actually say without even hesitating that I'm a democratic socialist. And then I might slow down a little bit and say, okay, I'm a socialist. But we couldn't say that last year. And now seeing Cornel West on stage saying and speaking so affirmatively about the plight of Palestinians and speaking of solidarity with BDS, while many establishment Democrats are lobbying for legislation against BDS, just to have that on stage, whether or not you agree with it 100%, I think is such a positive thing for the discourse here in America. Professor, I want to get you the last word, and I want to invite you to that conversation that we're going to have with Rania Khalek and Bakari Sellers, and then I just got word that that Professor Mark Lamont Hill is interested in joining that conversation. So it'll be a nice, not a debate, but we'll have a good conversation about it. So I'll let you get the last word and then tell everyone how to get up with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, geez, I mean, I want to make clear here that I definitely, I don't doubt the sort of sincerity of Bakari Sellers, and I don't want to say that I'm inside his head, but I just find the cynicism. To me, it sticks out. To me, this seems like a political maneuver. It seems like a play for votes and money, and that is. I mean, the world boils down to politics, but it's very sad if we can't deal with issues such as the long-term state of Israel and Palestine because we are worried about protecting political centers. It's a very difficult situation and one that I'm not happy to see. If you want to follow me, I'm at Media Studied on Twitter. You can also look me up. I teach in the Communication and International Studies departments at Boston College, so you can look up Communication Department, Boston College, find my information, my email there. Always happy to be in touch with people.
Awesome, man. Professor, thanks so much for joining us again, and hopefully we'll have you back really soon.
Thanks, Ben.